appointed by the city of East Cleveland. If the city of Cleveland chooses or is required to appoint such commissioners under section or revised code 709-26-27. If at any time a commissioner or any replacement representing the city of East Cleveland is unable and unwilling to serve at that capacity for any reason, then the city council president shall have sole power and authority to select and appoint an alternate commissioner to serve as his or her stead. Alternate commissioners will be allowed to attend all meetings. This will allow for a seamless transition if a replacement is needed. If the commissioners wish to receive guidance or assistance from representatives of Cleveland regarding any aspect of the negotiations or any potential conditions of annexation, then the commissioners shall consult with the city council regarding those matters. If from time to time commissioners wish to request and be provided with information about the city of East Cleveland, including, for example, information relating to its finances, operations, population, infrastructure, and other capital needs, personnel, contracts, agreements, revenue, expenditures, and liabilities, then the commissioners shall communicate any of those requests in writing to the office of the mayor and to the office of council of the city of East Cleveland. Any information with which the commissioners are provided under paragraph 4 above also shall be shared concurrently with city council by the persons providing it, or if it is not, by the commissioners who receive it. Not less frequently than every 2 weeks after the annexation negotiations commence, one or more of the commissioners shall appear in person before the whole city council to report on the progress of the negotiations and regarding such other related matters as any members of city council may wish to inquire. If the commissioners arrive at an impasse in negotiations with their counterparts appointed by the city of Cleveland, the commissioners shall such impasse forthwith to city council so that the procedures set forth in revised code 709.28 may be implemented. Lastly, the commissioners shall, within 120 days of the city of Cleveland's appointment of commissioners, report the final result of their negotiations to East Cleveland City Council. That's it.
Councilman King.
Thank you, Council President. Thank you for reading that in. Dr. Guy, it was long, it's kind of long-winded. Council President, I would like to make a motion that we further amend ordinance number 4-16 to include the commissioners.
Move. Second.
Point of order here is section 16 where it says the Water of East Cleveland shall remain able to, is that the section you're talking about? Or am I reading the wrong piece here? Where?
So we're going to name the commissioners now.
You going now? Okay. So I'm trying to get clarification on the amendment.
It should be.
Wait a minute.
It should be 416 first.
He named them on 046.
Make a motion.
Okay, so I'd like to make a motion that we adopt the amended ordinance number 4-16. Okay, so my first, go ahead.
I try to assist where I can. The council put the legislation for itself, and it was moved to adopt. It was second. There was an amendment made and seconded to add the memorandum that you just added. that was voted on and that was added, so that has been amended. If council wishes to name the commissioners to this piece of legislation also, which it probably should, in my opinion, then there would be another motion right now to add the names of the commissioners to this piece of legislation. The commissioners' names should be read, and then that motion to add those individuals as an amendment should be seconded, discussed, and then voted upon. Once that amendment is voted upon to add the individuals by name, then you go back to the general piece of legislation as it's amended and pass it at that point that you wish. But then it would have the memorandum and it would have the commissioners both amended tonight and added to it, and you would pass it.
That is nothing to do. You appoint a commission, and it must be a separate ordinance appointing the commissioner to this. You cannot add on something that you...
One time, we're amending it now to add the commissioners.
I ain't gonna put the cart before the
Okay,
horse.
so I make a motion.
And then, Councilman, with all due respect, you should probably rescind the motion that you just made.
We don't do this every day, but now we do.
You said, I would like to amend this to a
I'm talking about the Robert Rules of Order. If you're gonna do something, you gotta do it, you gotta accept one and then take another.
We try to work it out now. We're working it out.
But you can't keep adding to this.
Obey, Mr. Obey.
just
Okay.
a point of
Mr. May.
information for your order. At this point, you started making a motion that said, I'd like to add the names of the commissioners, but it stopped there. So I would suggest that you rescind that motion and then make a motion to add to this legislation the names of the individual commissioners and state their names for the record to be appointed to the commission. And then that, once you're finished, should be seconded and voted on.
Thank you.
Question.
Thank you. Council President, I'd like to make a motion
You got a
that
question?
I rescind. I would, let me rescind this first, please.
Okay, go ahead
I
and
would like
rescind.
to make a motion that I rescind.
Just state you want to rescind.
I want to rescind.
And then the motion that you make to amend.
Now I would like to make a motion that we add the names to this ordinance. Amended to add the names of the commissioners to ordinance 416.
And they are,
And they,
Yeah, my question is,
you gotta make the motion. Before discussion.
the names are as follows. Andrew Jackson, Sandra Morgan, Chris Glassberg.
Want them individuals to stand?
well, they can stand, I just wanted to, I'm looking at,
Wait.
I made the
We
motion.
made the motion.
okay,
Yeah, I need a second on the motion.
second.
Okay, second, now discussion.
Okay, I'm looking at Exhibit A, and it states here the three commissioners that we just named, Andrew Jackson, Chris Glassburn, and Sandra Morgan. Is that different from the ordinance 0416 since it's already on this document?
No, it's not.
There's no different?
No.
So do we need to do it? That's, I'm just.
Yeah, we need to.
All right.